So this is the iMount album. It was included in the second quote that I sent you. It's an 8x12 album, a 20-page album. This is exactly what you'll get right here. It comes with a black faux leather cover, and as you can see in the bottom right-hand corner here, it has the writing of the date and the marriage and all that good stuff. A couple cool things about this album. First off, the pages are pretty thick. If you can look here, kind of see when I kind of zoom in a little bit closer. It's kind of like a thick cardboard, I guess you would kind of call it, but it's a little bit sturdier than cardboard. Like I told you on the phone, the way I designed this album, it's all full page print. So as I kind of flip through the pages, you'll see that each picture here is a full page print. But the way the pictures are mounted on the pages, you can see it has like a little rim around it, so a little frame. If you can kind of see that right here, right along the edge here, and it goes around the whole length of the page. So it kind of looks like the picture is actually mounted on each page, and I think the frame gives it a really nice look. So if we were to do your album like this, I would kind of design it the same way. With all the full page prints, and we would kind of just shoot with the mindset that we're going to shoot, full page prints for each picture. And like I told you over the phone, with this album, all the pictures are kind of vertically oriented. So that's one other thing that we would have to keep in mind. This album right here is kind of a mixture of a bridal session and a happily ever after session. And we kind of shot with the mindset of, what we were going to do with the album afterwards. So it kind of came together really, really nice. These pages here have a semi-gloss finish to them. You can kind of see when I flip it up a little bit. And you can either get it with the semi-gloss finish or the metallic finish. The metallic finish is actually on the Flush Mount album that I'm going to show you. This here is an 8x12 album, 20 pages, which is exactly like the one that's in the quote that I sent you. Pretty cool album. So this is the Flush Mount album. It's a 60-page album. This one right here is a 12x12. I'm just going to kind of flip through it and show you a few things on it. As you can see, the front of it is black leather, and it has the writing on the bottom right-hand corner. Right off the bat, you can see the difference between this album and the other album with the texture that it has on the front page. And that's just the opening page. You got a little glare there from the light above my head, but just like the other one that I showed, it still has the rigid, thick pages. This page is actually a little bit thicker than the one that was in the other book, but it's still rigid, just like the other one. Cool thing about this one that you'll also notice right off the bat, that the pictures are actually printed on the page. They're not mounted on the page like they were in the other book. And another thing, if I zoom in a little bit here, you'll see that the pages, they don't have any break between the spine of the pages. So that allows me to run pictures all the way across the full spread of the pages, if you will. Just like you see in this one here. You notice here that it doesn't break, so it doesn't take away from the picture. And it also gives me the ability to put like one print across the whole entire spread of the page. With any book that I design like this, they'll all be a unique design, so yours won't look exactly like this one. But what I do like to do is I like to leave a little bit of space around the edges of the pictures, a little bit of space between the pictures, so you just won't have the book all cluttered up with pictures. This book right here will probably hold about 80 photos, 80 to 85 photos, depending on how I design the album. And it comes in as little as a 20-page book or up to 60 pages. Like I said, this is the 60-page one, so it's a lot thicker than the 20-page one will be. And whenever we design the album, we just try to make the layout look as if it's telling the story of the day. So you want to include some pictures from the entire day's events and not just concentrate on any one thing in particular. That's the thickness of the book there. Like I said, this is a 60-page, so it's fairly thick. And this is the box that it comes in. It's a black box. This has a little cover on it, so it just gives you a little something to protect the book. Pretty cool book. And this is the information that I normally put in the corner of the page.